Greetings and welcome to Caribbean Vanguard. The Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Terrance recently did an interview with BBC. In that interview, he talked about St. Kitts and Nevis not being totally free from under the UK. He talked about initiating the process for making St. Kitts and Nevis a republic. He talked about reparation and receiving a formal apology from the King. Take a listen to this interview by Dr. Terrance and then I will give you my opinion on the interview.
The shifting tides of constitutional change. This tiny island is reconsidering its relationship with the Crown. The Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis says he wants to give people a say on who their head of state should be.
The head of state still reside in the monarchy of England. And so that aspect of it is telling us that we are not totally free yet. That consultation or discussion will start sometime during my leadership. I think that acknowledging that something would have gone wrong, something wrong was done, that acknowledging it and apologizing for it is a step in the right direction.
Buckingham Palace says slavery is an issue the King takes profoundly seriously. Last month, the palace said it was supporting independent research into the royal family's historic links to the slave trade. And on the matter of countries becoming republics, King Charles has said it is a matter for each nation to decide.
We recognize that the people that fill the office of the monarchy, they are in person, kind, and genuine human beings, but the office do represent the same force that was behind the enslavement of the Africans.
Congratulations to St. Kitts and Nevis and Dr. Terrance small nation with a big heart. St. Kitts and Nevis and other countries of the Caribbean has never been freed. From the time African slaves landed in the Caribbean to this day, they have never been freed. And this is not an attack on the King or anyone like that. It is just a fact. The next thing is, it's going to be a process. So I believe that the countries in the Caribbean should formulate a 5-year, 10-year, 15-year, 20-year plan if they don't already have that. And that plan should be the road towards those countries becoming totally free from Britain, the US, and China. That should be a part of the plan. And when I say free, that includes from outside programs, from their money, and everything. After these countries become a republic, after being under a higher headquarters for so long, it would make sense for the CARICOM to consider becoming a nation of one, and the countries possibly becoming states. And I've said that over and over again because tiny St. Kitts, tiny Jamaica, tiny St. Vincent, Grenada, Barbados, Guadeloupe, Dominica, St. Lucia, all of them, Trinidad and Tobago, are too tiny to be standing alone against countries like India, China, the US, Canada, Switzerland, and all these countries, especially with the history of the Caribbean.